Hi everyone, we're off to Mount Shasta. It's gonna be our first time to see snow. Yay! So after a few hours of driving, here is our view. It seems like a little bit boring, but it's an interesting land where there's a lot of orchards as we pass by these hills here. It's just going north of Vacaville, which is between Sacramento and San Francisco. And we are on Highway 5. And you can see up the middle the amazing mountain with the snow sticking above the mountain. And here we just arrived in our nice little place. Looks like a ranch, and there's several houses, and the original house on this property is where we're gonna stay with Airbnb. And there you can see the owner's giant house, but this is where we're gonna stay. Snow on the ground, snow on the ground. Now we're entering the home, and this is very nicely appointed place and a nice place just to stay by itself, even you have nothing else to do. And it took a while to heat up, as you can see by the jacket my husband is wearing. So we got all settled here, and we realized we actually have a view of Mount Shasta right from the house, which is not the case for quite a distance there, because where we are is in a canyon and you cannot see. And then here's one of the other delights, is having a freight train with 4 to 5 engines sometimes, because of the pull-up to the stick brake right by our house. And they just come by several times a day. Something also we never experienced. And those trains are long. They just go and go and go. So here we are in the backyard of this house, and the snow is not so heavy, but we're looking forward to going up and driving up only about more or less than a half hour to where there is a snow-coated area where we can take our tubes. And here's a walk in the back, and you can see a little short clip to the river, and it's a great fishing place. And now we're really getting a good view of Mount Shasta as we drive along Highway 5. This is our first day, and we are headed up to a special hill where you can take your sled and saucers down the hill. The snow pack there is not so many inches right now, but it's enough to cover the area that once you get up there. And it's amazing how it changes so quickly when you're driving along in this in just a matter of a few minutes, from no snow to light snow and then to a medium snow. So this is a nice little road for us once again, a good view, something that we haven't seen in our lifetime. And obviously in the Philippines we don't get nothing like this. The trees here are nice. There are fir and some pines, and that's typical for the entire Sierras. And these separate mountains that is in the north, They have the same, though there really is nothing around the area that has it's somewhat the elevation about sea level. But Shasta and where we are on a perimeter. It's just stick out of nowhere, like Mountain Lassen to the southeast. Those two volcanic mountains just pop up, and they're not like these sheer range. So we're almost there. And now we're here. As you can see, the kids and the parents are out there, and they're coming down the hill with all kinds of different devices to get down the hill. There's some playing little tube that are made for the snow, sleds, and lots of saucers, which you just lie down and you have no control over, and you spin around, and they're a little hard on your butt when you fly up in the air and come back down on the ground. We're the only ones that are doing what is used to be common. We got a hold of some truck tire inner tube, rubber inner tube. As you can see, my husband is carrying up to hill, and we're getting ready to use those. And here comes, oh, that's my husband, and he's coming down. Like what I said, you have no control of what happened. You just have to go along with it and go right with those bushes there, and nobody got hurt. Now my daughter's turn. Later on, we will gonna do 2 people in one inner tube. This is a lot of fun, really. And I keep thinking we're gonna cross and we're gonna get it broken up, but it never happened. We just have to yell all the time when we're coming down and we see somebody that we're gonna be going into. We cannot change direction. And now here I am with my daughter together in one inner tube. We really enjoyed this first day activity. It's so much fun. We're also doing here something that we never done before, and only see it in the movie maybe. And now they're having a snowball fight. So yep, that's it for today. This is day 2, and this is the road to Mount Shasta Ski Park. And there you see Mount Shasta up close. My husband said that the ski park used to be higher up in the mountain where you see an actual mountain, and they moved it for a reason that he forgot. Other that, it's a lot easier to get to. He thinks because it doesn't have much trouble with a lot of snow on the road, so they move it down to this location that we're going to now, and we're gonna do our very first. The kids will gonna have their ski lessons, and my husband will take his morning lesson because he haven't skied for a while. And one exciting happened right around here is that my husband didn't have his 4-wheel drive on his truck, and he did a nice slide over to the left. He didn't spin around, but enough to scare me. But he got back, thanks God. From then on, his four-wheel drive button gets placed, and we're just fine. So yeah, this very icy as you can see, and then it changes. The pavement is very dry, and now we've arrived. You can actually see up in the middle there On the top, you'll see the ski slopes, and there's one of them, and we're about getting ready to park here at 8 a.m. in the morning. But the ski lessons doesn't start until 10. So we have quite a bit of a time getting ready for their equipment, which includes boots, the skis, and the poles. So we will going to park here. And we got enough snow here to have a good time. But wait, are we gonna be able to actually do this? Kids never seen snow. The next thing you know, they're gonna have to go down the hill with an instructor. And here you can see the snow in Lodge area. I'm just walking around here. I'm not doing the downhill skiing. I don't think it's gonna go well for me. So I'll just hang out here, enjoying the views and listen to their stories when they come back. Not all the ski lifts were open because of a lack of snow. This particular hill here doesn't have enough snow to ski on. This lift, I think later that one you see actually did take skiers, but it just took them up to a higher level to down to a different direction. And there's the parking and the lodge, and it's a nice place, and we didn't have any crowds unlike Tahoe. The line is a lot shorter. I think COVID have a lot to do with it also. And we got snow to fall right on us. And there's another first. My husband said that doesn't always happen. You can go up to Shasta there and not see any snow from the sky at all, just sun and cloud, but we got some. And there the two kids are taking this beltway up to the hill, because the ski lift that they have, it comes around and circle around behind you, and then the chair will just hit you on the butt, and you're gonna jump on, and when you get to the top, that's the hardest part according to them. So here you can see they're doing a snow plow with no problem. It's amazing how the younger you are, the faster you can get the hang of it. So the day is done, lots of fun, a little bit of expense. The ski lessons with the equipment is some pretty pennies, but it's not as expensive as Lake Tahoe. And we're on the way home, and we'll be at home in about half hour. So this is our day 3. We're gonna go off to a memorial. My husband wants to see a memorial to the soldiers of war, and we'd wonder why this is way out in the middle of nowhere. You can see there's so much fog, can hardly see the road. And here's the monument, and that's another volcanic mountain, so beautiful with some snow on top. On our 4th day, we just moved to another house. So this is the second house we stayed, and just after New Year we moved to the town because we just want to stay a couple of days in town to hang around there. And there's another train, and this train actually go right into the town of Dunsmuir. One direction is going to Oregon, which on a train probably would take a couple of hours, and the other direction would be Sacramento Bay Area. So it's an interesting place here. We got an old deck, and the river of Sacramento River is running right next to the house, which is very special because almost all the properties in this town are away from the river. And also, according to some locals here, there's so many fish on this river here. Here, driving again. We're going to a park today. We're taking a walk up to a view, and this is a nice park called Hazel Crag State Park, and it's a view of this incredible and these beautiful views, sort of they're not really mountain, they're just rock. And this location where we are, this overlook, there's the rock. Anyway, one way you look of this beautiful view of Shasta, the other way, this is actually a picture taken through a telescope. And now this is day 5, and we're gonna do cross-country skiing. Yes, I said we, because I'm going to do it with them, which you can see is totally different than downhill skiing. It takes a while to get a hang of it, and you will see it looks pretty clumsy, including me. Like they're walking, and then after we get a hang of it, we're gonna start skating like a roller skate. But here we don't know how to get our grip on the ski, so we basically walk. That will take about a half hour before all of a sudden we really get going, and then you'll see those snowmobile coming by. So anyway, this is a nice road to do your first cross country skiing. And now they're doing what's called the angel in the snow, where you lay down flat, and when you do what you see there, and when you get up, you'll have a figure of an angel. And it got a little cold after a while, and you have to be willing to fall flat. The snow here is very soft because we're on the higher elevation, and we're having fun on this soft snow. The kids are having an ugly fight. They probably got a little bit wet somewhere. So anyway, we need to go back home before it get dark, and we need to give back our equipment to the store. So that's it. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.